Hi, I'm Shawn Springs, 13-year NFL vet. Welcome to the Smithsonian and Cricket Media's 2021 Invented Challenge. Anyone can be an inventor. I saw a need to make sports safer, so I founded my company, Winpact, that creates impact protective solutions for sports. I want you to join this year's challenge and become a game changer by creating an invention that's fun, safe, and exciting for everyone. Entering the challenge is easy. All you have to do is make a video of yourself as you follow the 7 steps of the invention process. Step 1, think it. So while I was in the NFL, I was always thinking about, how do I make the helmet better for the next generation of athletes? Myself and friends, we have all suffered injuries while playing the sport that we love, like concussions, and we want to continue to improve the safety of the game and give back to the next generation of athletes. So when I saw this technology that was using a baby car seat that was protecting the baby's head at 40 miles per hour impact, I was just amazed that not only could this technology protect a baby's head, but it was at 40 mile per hour impact. And what's so unique about what we call the crash cloud today, it's soft, but for guys who are having high impacts or running down on plays like kickoff, it'll stiffen up. Step 2, explore it. So as we start to investigate the capabilities of the crash cloud, it was important that we looked at other products that was used in the industry. We looked at some of the top companies in the world, from Rodell and Schutt in the helmet space, and we saw that a lot of them were using foam materials. We checked out the different technology on the shells, face masks, how the buckles, and how everything came together as a complete system before we just went all in on the crash cloud design. We wanted to make sure that we had as much input as possible to make the best solution possible, because your idea can be inspired from all aspects of the helmet. Step 3, sketch it. So when you think about the sketch it, you can have a great technology that performs extremely well on impact protection, and it can be comfortable and everything, but no one wants to wear an ugly product. So you have to be able to create something that's cool and exciting that people actually want to wear. It has to have the look as well as the feel and perform well, and you have to be able to get everything out visually so that people can buy into your ideas and your thoughts. And a lot of times you want to sketch things out and draw them out before you build it, so you can see, visually how it looks, and you don't want to build something that you don't like, so you might as well draw it out first. Step 4, create it. So what do you do if you don't have the resources to create a prototype? There's always things around your house or laying around in your parents' garage that you might say, oh, if I take this string and I put this with a piece of plastic and I combine these two, I might have a prototype. So when you think about the prototype resources, you have to be creative, and not everything is going to be perfect. It's just something to get out so people can see, or in your hands that you can make an adjustment on. It's not always beautiful or a pretty prototype. That's not the point of a prototype. The point of a prototype is to get you just basic understanding of what you're trying to create. Step 5, try it. Once you create all these different prototypes, now you have to try it, right? You have to be able to see if it works. So what we did was we put a couple prototypes together, 2 pieces together. We put them inside the helmet. We mark it and you put it inside the helmet, and then you have to go try it. You got to test it. Obviously, before you want to try it on your head, you want to make sure that it works by testing it first. So we went down to Virginia Tech and we went to these test labs to get the product test so that we could figure out where we stood in performance. And part of trying it is, one, you got to get it tested, but you also got to get the fit and feel, and you got to have real users. Like myself, I was a player, but other players, we took it to let those guys see, touch, feel, tell us what they thought about the product, because you wanted to get more and more feedback to make an adjustments if needed. Step 6, tweak it. Once you try it, you get all your feedback from testing and user feedback from everyone. Now you got to tweak it. You got to figure out, okay, how can I improve the performance? Are we looking at different materials? You know, so our engineers, the team of engineers, they will start to evaluate different materials that may go inside each individual patch. Sometimes you got to make it thicker. Sometimes you got to make it wider. Sometimes you got to make it softer or harder. At the end of the day, it's all about taking all those data inputs, all that feedback from your friends, your family, and everyone, and that's what we call a tweak, or in our process, you call iterate on the process to make it better. Step 7, sell it. So now you created this great product, you made all the tweaks, and now you have to convince the person or someone out there to buy your product. How do you sell it? What are some of the techniques we use? One of the things is we showed them the data. We showed them all the feedback from when we went through our iterative process that people actually liked it. They thought it was comfortable. The data showed that it performs well, outperformed what was currently out there. And then we started to get the traction of the manufacturers to say, you know what, we want to work with you because you got great feedback, you got great test scores, and we believe that this invention can change the way our products fit and feel and make it better. And they were excited about it, and that's how you become an ingredient technology or a patent solution. We're working with some of the top brands like Under Armour, EvoShield, Wilson, the US Army, who we worked with to build better products. By April 27th, we need you to submit your video of these 7 steps. I can't wait to see your invention.